Is that me? Hey, Miss B. Good afternoon. We are back. We are back. So, as you all know, that if Donna, Tahini, Jamie, Christine, hello, 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 hello. Kristen, as you know, that if I'm using the cards, that yes and no, a bit stressed, and but as you know, if we're using the cards can advise and give guidance, but it's up to the individual if they use that guidance in the cards. And so that's the little legal thing out the road. I'm unsure how they want to work today because it's like fried, too much going on in here, too much things to be done before Thursday morning. But yes, we will get to see what the fancy doing. And I just hope everybody's well at this time, and how you coping with the school holidays. How you coping with the school holidays. So we shall get started quickly because I'm a tiny bit behind and I can only apologise for that. And hello, Joe. Just get you. I feel like I'm mixed up today. So first of all, Donna. I want to say that Donna, you've got oops. Does help if I put it right way up, isn't it? And I want to say that again, you are getting confirmation on how far you have come. You're getting confirmation on how much you are changing and the next step forward. So they are putting, golly gosh, I can't even write properly. And you would understand that you are now getting things coming within your pathway for you to evolve, I want to say. Because I've just got that song, Sunshine on Leith, the Proclaimers. And because I just feel that when you go through the song, it's like gratitude, it's movement forward, it's heart was broken, but it's mending and moving forward. And but your heart is opening up now. It's not tight like this. It is unfolding, if you can take it that way, Donna. And I want to say back into communication. So lots of talks coming, lots of conversations, and lots of energy coming in. And with the energy, I want to bring in excitement as well. I want to bring in excitement because it just feels that new opportunities is coming and doors is opening, if you can take it that way, Donna. And you don't sound convinced, but that's just what I'm feeling for you. So watch out, even though you don't feel convinced, watch out for the next stage of the journey because they've got it all in hand, okay? And you've got plenty people in and around that's setting you on your new pathway. And embrace, go with the flow and embrace. Just an off day. You've got an off day today. High five, so have I. And it's, but remember, keep that unfolding, okay? Keep that unfold. My grandchild does it good. I don't. Gummy hands. And so, but just keep unfolding, keep evolving, and keep being all you can be, okay? And thank you for working with me, Donna. Tahini, or is it Tani? Is it Tani or it's Tani, isn't it? It's Tani. Tani. I'm so sorry for saying it wrong. And we'll get over it, Donna. We'll have to. We've got to go into that inner strength and evolve. And I know that by the time Thursday morning comes, we'll be there. Maybe at one another's throats, and but we'll get there. And so just keep going, okay? Thank you. Tani. Yes. So I want to give you different ones too. So you've got this one, which is new beginnings, new pathways, creativity, and moving forward. So you would understand that at a crossroads, or you've just crossed the crossroads, but you're still uncertain. And so it's sort of like moving forward. Now you've got poppies there, which is like November. You've got autumn coming in, which is the is that October onwards? I can never remember. And so the watch out for changes afoot there, where choices and decisions need to be made. Lots of energy coming in for you, and giving you that focus on self, okay, and self-love. And well, it feels on there with the poppies in autumn, round about October, November, to watch for doors opening. You've also got the men and the mean, and the using your creativity and ideas, because you often keep them hidden behind a bushel, okay? And it's also persevere, keep going, because things have gone too far to go backwards. So keep pushing through, no matter how hard it is. Keep pushing through, because you've come too far to get to this stage, okay? And it just feels, sorry, I was just catching Stacia, and it just feels that the moon cycles as well can be friend or foe, if you can take it that way. And that's why you've got lots of energy coming in as well with the wands. The wands comes in with that energy. And but would you understand itchy feet? Hi, Charlene, Stacia. Would you understand itchy feet? Because I feel like I'm wanting to sort of like remove myself from it all and have a breather. Deep breath, deep breath. And because I feel that the watch is quite significant as well. It's like tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. And but would you understand a grandfather clock? Grandfather clock. Because I feel like it's like tick tock, tickety boo, tick tock, tickety boo. That's what I'm hearing. If that makes sense. Black cat coming in, so we're needing a little bit of luck of late, and but then use the stealth and cunning of a cat too, okay? And but lots of greens in there, so greens, new beginnings, new starts, new life, and it's just shining out. And but persevere and keep going. Don't give in, if that makes sense. Well, that's maybe why I've got tick tock, tickety boo, tick tock, tickety boo, Ken. And because it just sounds like it made up its own tunes, and loud, and as you know, clock 24/7. And but I hope that made sense, Tanya. But keep going. Change is afoot, and doors and opportunities. But be sensible and choose wisely. Can I say, if that makes, if that that's like my head when I'm trying to go to sleep, Ken. And yes, because everything comes in when you're trying to go to sleep. Silly things comes in when you're trying to sleep. And then of course you can't sleep because you need the answer. And oh, Christine Maras, you're Christine too, okay? Because I've already got a Christine one. And thank you for hope it means well, and thank you for listening. Right, Jamie, are you still with us? Jamie. Shouting out for Jamie. Wow, it's bedtime for you, Tani. Bedtime for you. Hmm. Hi, Jamie. And right, so they're really, there you go. So I want to say there's been changes in and around you. And would you understand changes around work and money? Because I just feel that the changes is coming in with career and money. You're looking to change that, if you can take it that way. And Alison, and it's like balancing, but just something's just slightly out of sync. And would you understand that you've gone from, I really like this, to, God, it's a chore. I must do something about this. Because it just feels that it's just trying to pave the way for you and bringing in that changes to bring in the balance and satisfaction, can I say, because it just feels sort of like grumbles in and around. And you've got the, would you understand that you've been doing an awful lot of thinking, but try not to overthink, because that can sway us off of answers in the way forward. So you've got choices and decisions to make, but also use your creativity and your intuition as well, okay, to make changes happen and the way forward. And very positive cards for just getting that step forward. Leap of faith and trust in yourself, okay? And I know that there's a lot of questions in there that is kind of like blocking and holding you back, but go within, discuss it all with yourself, and then write down your answers and then see which way is the step to go. Okay, it's like just taking the leap of faith, because we need to have that happiness these days in amongst ourselves. And if something's rocking the boat and it's not working quite right, we are the ones that can change it, nobody else. Okay, and I need to take that into consideration for myself as well. And I'm just looking to see if I got two Staceyas. Oh yeah, Stacia Cherry. And I've got Stacia there. Okay then, so Stacia Cherry, you're one. And Stacia is two. Oh, you had to switch. Okay, so you're the same person. Okay. So I've just taken you off. So you're no longer Stacia two. Okay. And because I was just going to say there's an awful lot of doubles coming in, so it must mean something. But sense and sensibility, intuition, and yeah, because it just, yes, changes, new opportunities, and that. And if that's your strong feeling, then be true to yourself. Okay. And thank you for working with me. Christine won. Thank you, Stacia. It doesn't take much for me to go do lolly or get confused. Okay. But I think this is wonderful because it raises vibrations and it makes harsh things a bit more lighter. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Like Thursday, you couldn't have, oh, me, phone went, then the mobile phone went, then the door. So got quite a bit of laughter for some of the people on the chat, and I thought, I'm glad you lot think it's funny. But yes, it was just a bit at the beginning. Yes, Christine, hello. What am I doing for you? I have no idea. Right, family. bringing in family. Would you understand that you've been reminiscing lately, Christine? Because there's like small spoons there, slightly bigger spoons, and then the great big tablespoons. And would you understand birth of a child to come, but would you understand a boy child? And would you understand the loss of a boy child? Not recently. I feel that it's quite a distance away. This one is more for memories. I'm just hearing that, cats, memories. That's all I'm singing. And it's bringing in the Diane, and it's bringing in, I want to say, the closeness. But would you understand that it doesn't seem so close right this minute, Christine? And it's like trying to get out the great big tub of glue and keeping everybody together. There's been an awful lot of changes in and around, if you can take it that way. And for a while, it was far too much. Thank you. And it's thank you, because that's just what I felt out of there. And because it's been too much changes. At one stage, it was far too much changes in the one go, that it was too much to handle, if you can take it that way, Christine. But you're starting to get back onto peace again, can I say? But tying the family together. Would you understand a meal in and around the family that's kind of like a rock in the boat? Because I feel that there's a lot of work going there. I want to bring in sitting with the teapot and the teacups with grandmother and just having a lovely chat. I want to put up decorations, so there must be a celebration to come. So would you understand a birthday, but would you understand barbecue and decorating a small gazebo? Because I just feel that there's a light-hearted with the fancy lights and decorations coming. 10-pin bowling. But instead of using the pins, you would like to use certain people. Don't we all? But it's just sort of like coming in, sort of like they're trying to make it light-hearted. Would you understand the plate with like a butter, like the ceramic butter holders? But would you understand Gran used to keep cheese in it, but I don't feel it was kept in the fridge? Do you understand that from childhood? Because they're bringing in the memories of the ceramic butter holders, but there's cheese in it, but it's not in a fridge. It's not in a fridge. And the mind you, it's calcium, strengthening of the bones, things like that. And yes, thank you. And would you understand? You said that it's a female, but would you understand strong-willed? And because I didn't get sort of like a girly feeling, that's why I said male. So would you understand strong lady? And but it's kind of in hand, and they're helping her to do a bit of thinking, can I say, to try and sort things out. There's lots of healing going to this situation, so they know, and the healing is going. There's healing going around you as well, but it's just all about the memories. Stability's there, but there's just something missing, and just something, just sort of like rocking a boat. I'm not quite too content, and persevere, keep going. And because it's going straight down, stand your ground, chin up, stand your ground. Would you understand it that way? And but would you understand, you've got some spoons like that, the big one that's been well used and tarnished, that it's not used anymore, but I just feel that there's one or two of them stuck in a box, not in a is it a companion? No, it's not a companion, is it? But you know what I mean? Not in a cutlery box, but just in a box with other things. I just feel that it's in there, and bringing in just that love and the memories. And would you understand that because as you're going through the memories, they're going through the memories with you and trying to keep it light-hearted. And because there's some really, really great memories that you have gotten. Yeah, because I knew it wasn't in one of that. I can't mind. It's not a companion, is it? No. And the scone. What was the way to say it's gone? And so but take their love, situation, creativity, think outside the box, new ways of directing and trying to sway around. Okay, if that makes sense, Christine. And but not too much of this, because it makes this deaf and then there's no step forward. So if you can, whoever's doing this too much, if you can try and get them to sort of like just pull back a little. But thank you for working with me. Kristen, looking for Kristen, and then it'll be Joe. Seagulls are out. Lots and lots and lots of seagulls. Especially about 3-4 in the morning when they're awake. You've got them out the back, you've got them to the side, and then you've got them. Actually, they're up on the roof there just now. She's there with her 2 fledglings. They're wanting fed, but she's now at the stage. Stand on your own 2 feet. I ain't feeding you. Go feed me, go feed me. It's a wonderful TV out there, watching all the birds evolve. So, yes, Kristen. Oh, I thought that you were answering to the seagulls. Sorry. So anybody new coming on must have been thinking, bit loopy. But never mind. Oh, two's come out. Okay then. So, are you looking for changes in and around you, Kristen, or have you had too much changes? And would you understand where people in and around you have changed? It's not the same select group. And because would you understand that there was a little bit of a disagreement and there's been changes afoot? But would you understand that you've been thinking on changes and looking? Would you understand looking at groups? I feel getting involved with groups rather than just friendship levels. I feel like looking. Oh no, I don't. Not looking. Looking forward, can I say? Looking forward. You're getting a lot of energy coming in as well, Kristen, and also coming in with grounding for you as well. So you would be a little bit off balance. So you're getting grounding and you're getting energy. But would you understand that you need to take action? Okay, because there's something that you haven't finished yet. Okay, before you start on another thing. And then you've got the Hanged Man. So this is taking the leap of faith. But sometimes you would understand the blood rushing to the head and getting weird feelings. A little bit of storm cloud gathering up behind you, but nothing too major. And the green for the teeth have gotten stuck. Green, new beginnings, new starts, new life. And it's bringing in that movement forward as well. It's embracing. But would you understand if I says to you that it feels just now all weekend disagreements. You can see it in the faces, can you? And would you understand that just now it feels like the feet's tied? It just feels that as you're trying to get forward, that there's a little bit of stumbling there, as if you're trying to be stopped, can I say? And the best foot forward, first foot forward, and do what makes you happy, okay? And we can be peacekeepers, but it can be awful tiring, which is why you get more injections of energy, okay? And but you've got this, you've got a plan, and it's just that leap of faith. So I hope that made sense, and thank you for working with me. Joe, are you still with us? So I'm looking for Joe, and then I'm looking for Anna Lee, who I see's there with the love hearts. So if Joe's not there, you're next. You make up your mind what seat you want to sit on. She's been on a settee, she's been on a chair, on a settee. Hi Joe. Hi Joe. Hi Joe. Sounded like hydro, did it? So, what are you getting? I don't know. What are you getting? Would you understand that you've been putting a lot of prayers up? And you've been putting a lot of things up to Spirit as well, because I kind of feel that you've been asking for help and guidance at this moment, Joe. And but can I say, I'm just seeing that 3-verse patience that I used to get from one of my circles I was in, and because being too impatient, and because everything doesn't happen immediately, takes time. So, because expecting miracles is throwing up prayers and throwing up help, you know. So it's just to let you know that they are listening, they are actioning, and they are trying to help. There's lots of healing coming your way as well. I want to give you healing around here. So would you understand tension, headaches, stress, the back of the neck? But I feel other parts in the body as well. But can I say that you are evolving? There's your new seeds. There's your new plants. So you're evolving. And I've got the energy coming in. I've got the peace coming in. I've got the spiritual coming in. I've got everything's coming in. And but they are listening. But there's some miracles that have been blossoming in and around you. And you've noticed. Okay. So it's like being the gratitude and the growth, if that makes sense, Joe. You've also got mending bridges, okay? So it's time for tongue in cheek and mending the bridge, because would you understand that you are another peacekeeper? You're like the white dove, okay? And it's you're trying to keep everything sort of like glued together. Some of these bridges is nothing to do with you. So let the people involved sort it out for themselves. Don't get stuck into the vortex, okay? Be there for support, but don't get sucked in. And but heal your own rifts. But would you understand needing to sort bridges within yourself? So it's mending your bridges for you, okay? And it's time. And but you'll get that balance. And it's like giving yourself that TLC and forgiveness and that movement forward. Let go of the regrets, let go of the what ifs, and mend you and your soul, okay? But you've got a great big backing behind you, okay? So it's exciting, exciting future. And go with the flow and enjoy, can I say? And because leave others to mend theirs, okay? Because you've got enough work to do for yourself. So that's your homework, okay? Sometimes I like to give homework. So I hope that made sense, and thank you for working with me. Where are you? I can say the name better when I see it. Anelie, is it? Anelie? Are you still with us? You did sort of like, hello, Tiffany. I see you. Right, so we're looking for Anelie, I think it is. Oh, there, yeah, that's who I'm looking for. And hi, Mandy. I think my pen's starting to go. So looking for, I'll just give her a little emoji. She was there a couple of seconds ago. Bless you. Thank you so much. Wendy, are you still with us? So I'm looking for Wendy, followed by Stacia. So that's the next two, Wendy and Stacia. Oh, Anelia. So it's Anelia, Wendy, then Stacia, okay? Right. So, Anelia, if I'm saying that right, please forgive me if I'm not. Right, you three stay there, okay? And so I want to say that you've got the Page of Swords. Would you understand fighting decisions, fighting changes, fighting pathways, and trying to come to peace? Aneli. 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 Is that Aneli? I do apologise if I'm not saying it right. But I want to say that look at that beautiful white sky. So you've been given a whiteboard. So write things down, okay? A whiteboard for new beginnings, new starts, new life. There's also books there, so in the school bag, so there's learning, lessons to be learned, or lessons has been learned, or wanting to do coursework, okay, to move forward. And but it's being all you can be. You've got the colours of peace in and around you. You've got the blues, but the blues to help with the throat chakra for communication and conversation, because there's been some difficult ones, if you can understand that. And but you don't need to be on the defence all the time, okay? Look at things differently and check out involvements and check out with yourself as well and bring it into balance. And then you've got the Nine of Swords, which is your progression to completion. But by gum, look at all this that you've put up on the board there. Why are you harbouring all your woes and worries? Let them go. Let them go. Go within and cleanse. But look at the beautiful, beautiful oops, out the window. So it's moving forward, okay? And it's having that leap of faith. When you've got the books all scattered there and they're all down on the floor and that, would you understand it's tough for you at this moment and not knowing where to turn, okay? But always remember you're not on your own, okay? If you can't talk to family because you're always in your mind, you're always in your thoughts, you're always taking on all these things, but if you can't talk to anyone close, there is places where you can go, okay? You're not on your own, if that makes sense. And it's bringing in that guidance for you as well. But would you understand that you're supporting someone just now that is taking a lot of your energy away, if you can take it that way? And so it's like trying to find that balance, Anelie, okay? Trying to find that balance and to try and keep your sanity, okay? But once you work that out, then take the next step forward, okay? And I wish you well, but remember, you're not on your own, and others are certainly not on their own with you around. But remember, if your batteries is dead, you can't really help much, okay, until you're fully charged again. So be kind to yourself, okay? Give yourself some TLC. Take that pause moment, and I hope that made sense, and thank you for working with me. Wendy, are you still with us? Wendy, you was there, because I said Wendy and Stacia, stay there. So Wendy, 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 Wendy. Wendy. Persevere, keep going. And I want to say this is to do with career and money. And would you understand hurdle? Because it just looks like going along the road in a hump. Along the road in a hump. That's how it's feeling. So persevere, keep going. Okay. And thank you, Aneeli. And I wish you so well with that. And the always in your mind, always in your thoughts, over analysing. But it's time for you to stand up and be counted. He's giving you that business-like, he's giving you that authoritative, and taking the leap of faith as well, trusting in yourself, okay? Because would you understand that I'm a bit fed up of what's going on in and around me, and wanting to do something about it, and taking control of other people's actions. And because want to say that because you're getting an injection of energy as well, but can you gain understanding and all knowledge of situations in and around you, and not just bits and pieces and bits of gossip and whatnot? And because you need the full picture, okay, for persevering and keeping going. The bringing in stability for you as well, and balancing the books, and you are you're there, but for a while it wasn't. But movement forward. And as I said, gain all the knowledge you can, tune up, authoritative, business-like, and persevere, keep going. So I hope that made sense, Wendy. And thank you for working with me. Stacia. And then Charlene's next. Stacia. Stacia, what are you getting? I don't know what you're getting. Oh dear. Stacia, would you understand you feel as if you're disappearing down a black hole? Because it just seems that the world's just a little bit, can I say, hostile at the moment. But although beware of the snake, and I'm putting this in human form, okay? Look at the butterfly that said, would you understand you're being hidden? Your full potential's not being used because the butterfly is almost camouflaged when you should be transforming, okay? And because there's someone with a big personality that you don't get much of a word in edgewise, and be it at work and or be it at home, it's like you're kind of like being hidden. And but you've got lots of seeds coming down here, and you've got lots of seeds coming down here. So it's time for you to plant the seeds of what you want. It's time for you to go within and look out your choices and decisions. It's time for you to check out pathways as well. And I want to say that because you've got a guiding light from spirit that's coming close. You've had signs, you've had feelings, you've got stability, but it just seems to be that you've got the stability, but I'm a bit fed up, and it's climbing out of this hole, setting the butterfly free, and transforming and being all you can be, okay? And changes whenever you like it or not, by other people's actions or by your own. But I just feel that it's just been a little bit of a difficult time. But be that butterfly, get your transformation, and then you'll find the changes. Okay? So I hope that made sense, and thank you for working with me. Right, Charlene, are you still with us? Charlene, Christine 1, and oh no, Christine 2 it is. Christine 2, and then Alison. Okay, so we'll go as fast as we can to get as many as possible. So just looking for Charlene, if you're still with us. If not, you get a little emoji. Bless you. Go in for that deeper strength. Christine Tu, Christine Moraes. There you, Chris. Yeah, there you are. There you are, Christine. Right. You're looking for changes, aren't you? You're looking for new directions, new life. You're looking for just evolvement, can I say? Would you understand it's stagnant just now, Christine? And it's like, I just want to hide. I just want to be in this egg. Just leave me alone. I'm fed up dealing with all this because this has been going on for years, you know? And it's like bringing in changes for you. You've got the dove of peace there as well. So you're striving for peace. Lots of healing coming in, healing going around your body, healing going out from you to others as well, and sharing your energy, can I say? And but would you understand that protecting yourself, because it just feels that there's a person that you are involved with on like a daily basis, like sucking the, we call them psychic vampires, by the way, sucking your energy, because I'm just, oh, when I get home, okay? Put up your bubble of protection and the movement forward. Green for go. You are being nurtured. There's plans for you. So you are being nurtured at the moment. You're being given TLC healing from spirit. And you will feel this more in sleep mode, if you can understand it that way, Christine. And it's you bringing forth your ideas and creativity into the next step of your journey. So I hope that makes sense. And thank you for working with me, Christine. Okay. Yes, protect your energy, because it just feels that it's just being sucked. You know, I'm not sure if they realise that they're doing it to people, because a lot of times psychic vampires don't, but then a lot of times they do. And but it just feels that it's kind of like seesawing, okay? And but keep protecting it and have that. It's like having that zone out time and just okay. So Alison, I seen you a minute ago, Alison. So after Alison, Diane, if you're still with us, and then I'll be looking for Grace. There you go, Alison. What are you going to get? I don't know. Ferrari. You've got the Ferrari horse. The horse in silver. So I want to say that, would you understand that things is going a-okay for you at the moment, but it just seems like something's missing. The involvement of horses, but if you can't take them physically, you are getting healing, you are getting unconditional love, and you are getting strength at this moment. And I still feel the Ferrari car coming in, like, and would you understand a Ferrari? The Ferrari. And you constantly wear your armor, you know, your invisible armor, okay? And so would you understand that your next, Diane, would you understand that it's like you've got armor plate on, because it's just you're never sure what's going to happen when you go outside the door. No to the Ferrari. That's okay. I just feel Ferrari. Ferrari's like sort of like showing off, isn't it? Would you understand that a little bit of, it's not envy, not envy at all, but would you understand it's a bit of God showing off again, you know? And you've got an old, old, old. horseshoe there. So I want to say that the iron horseshoe comes in for protection as well. So protection in and around the home. Again, bringing in the strength of the horses. Choices and decisions to be made, but choices and decisions to be made for changes. Okay? And to make changes happen. Would you understand if I gave you golf? Because we've got a flag there that goes into one of the holes. Okay? So it's like golf. And the broken fence. I've got a broken fence. So I've got the fence kind of like needing mended. But then that's like bridges needing mended as well, Alison, if you can understand that. And but time, slowly in action, just takes it that way. And I hope that made sense, because that's all I'm getting. But thank you for working with me. Diane. And then I'll be looking for Grace. Diane. Why do you let people put you off with your wonderful ideas? Because you're coming out with things, but then you're being talked out of it, if you understand it that way. Choices and decisions to be made. Conversations. Storm clouds is passing, because it's just tiny, just tiny. But would you understand you've learned a severe life lesson, but through others? I don't feel that you caused it. I just feel that you've learned it through others. So it's moving forward now, bringing you into the energy of the water, so long as it's movement and enjoying the energy of the water. But don't allow people to bring you down or cut you off, because we've all got to lead our own life, and we've all got to do do for ourselves and get the best we can out of life. And but would you understand that you've got some conversations to be had, and once you get these conversations over and done with, then you'll be able to progress and clear the air, if you can take it that way, Diane. And but it's stand up and be counted. And it's I am me. I am me. And remember, I am, I can, and I will. Okay? Short, sweet, and I hope that made sense. And thank you for working with me. Right, is Grace still with us? Looking for Grace. And while we're waiting for Grace, Tiffany, are you there? And then after Tiffany, we've got Andrea. So shouting out for Grace, Tiffany, and Andrea. Didn't feel as if you needed a long one, Diane. It felt like you know what's going on in that, and you've kind of like got the creativity ideas to deal with it, and it's just confirmation that if you do face it and get the conversations going, that you know yourself that that is the way forward, no matter how awkward it is. Right, so Grace has got an emoji. Tiffany, because you've got an emoji. Andrea 54. Looking for Andrea 54. Just giving you an emoji. Mandy. You've got an emoji. Neeks. Neeks still with us? Mandy, Cool, and Neeks, okay? Mandy, Neeks, and then we'll go as fast as we can. Progression. Mandy, would you understand you're thinking on holidays? Needing a breather, needing that peace, but you're also doing your wishes as well, conjuring up the genie, okay? And because I want to bring in peace for you, I want to bring in grounding, and I want to bring in that beautiful, beautiful tropical place, okay? So it's like evolvement, but your creativity is running wild at the moment because you've got the creativity coming out of the lamp. But would you understand unsure on the next step? And because needing to look into everything to gain all the understanding that you can to progress forward. Bringing your dreams into reality, Mandy, if you can understand it that way. And but would you understand the dog? Dogs. I want to bring in dogs in and around you for growing up and things. And but I want to say quite contentment, but trying to get this breakaway. Trying to get this breakaway. It's just to soothe the mind, soothe the body, and TLC. Okay, and stepping stones, because it just feels that it's one step forward, two steps back. But these are just sort of like annoying little hurdles that's placed in front. But don't give up on your dreams and keep that focus, okay? Because it is progression to getting there. There's healing coming in for you as well, but also green for go, new beginnings, new starts, new life. Dogs, unconditional love, healing, and protection, okay? And man's best friend, or should we say woman's best friend. And but that beautiful sandy beaches. And once you get over the hurdles, the green for go. Okay, so enjoy, enjoy. Make us all jealous with the sunshine, but enjoy. And thank you for working with me. Right. Okay, Andrea, you were just before Neeks, so very quickly, I want to say bringing in the inner child and memories. You've been reminiscing quite a lot lately because there's a huge hole within you, can I say? And I want to say that you're trying, would you understand trying to make sense and sensibility, questions unanswered? And I know that there's a black mark there for a passing close to your heart, okay? But you know yourself that we just leave the body. We take our brain, we take our soul, and we take our memories. And so we can still sort of like come in and around. I want to bring in, would you understand Denmark, Andrea? I want to give you Denmark, but I want to give memories of down by the riverbank and walks and in amongst the trees, bringing in that childlike and bringing in that child feelings in the inner child. And but would you understand that growing up, what's the no for? I've just seen no. The don't like no's, no, but we can cope with them because it's misinterpreted. The just bringing in that safety, that safety. And it's just bringing in the healing as well because time takes to heal. I'm not feeling spirit today, I'm afraid, because I've had far too much going on at the moment that I'm not in that zone. But lots of growth coming in and around you, Andrea. And you grew up in the city in Chicago. Oh, the Windy City. Lovely. Never been. And but seen it on the TV. And the would you understand that you would like to go into the woods? You would like to be beside water, and you would like to go at the coast. Would you understand that as thoughts? Just something different. Yes, thank you, because I obviously picked up that bit wrong, and because it wasn't going away, so I didn't interpret it right. And but do you understand a connection to Denmark? I know I've got to quickly tie it up, Stacey, because we're finished. Would you understand a connection to Denmark? Because I want to give you Denmark. I want to give you mermaids for some strange reason. Any 6, persevere, keep going, okay? Keep going. And if we're focused and keeping going, no, you don't. Neither do I, but never mind. And but persevere, keep going, okay? You've worked too hard for what you've got, okay? And is there no someone after me? Because if there's nobody after me, I've only got 4 left. The embrace, enjoy, gratitude, and humble, okay? And so I hope that makes sense. But time for you to plant your seeds and bring your dreams into reality. So hope that made sense, Andrea. So I'm just quickly waiting to see if is there anybody after me, Stace? Because I've just got 4. Oh, you're checking. Sorry. Bless you, Andrea. Because I've only got the 4 left. I've got Neeks, Queasy, Mina, and Aniva. Just the 4. So if there's no one behind us, I can get you all done. But if not, then we'll have to do the closing. 5 p.m. Okay then, so I can do the last 4. Bless you. Right. So can I get Neeks? I did see you. You did reply because I says that you was after Andrea. Last 4. Ina, you're the very last one. So you're number 4. Just waiting to see if Neeks is coming back because she was there. There you are, Neeks. So, decisions, decisions, decisions. The mind's in a spin, isn't it? Giving you spirit, I'm giving you healing, and I'm giving you that choices, okay? You've got choices and decisions, Neeks, and changes. Not looking forward to some changes, but you've got to go with the flow. It's like you're top of the roller coaster and then getting on with it. And but I want to say that you've got an inner strength that you've kind of forgotten about. And because when I see castles, that's strength. And so call upon your own strength. Now the birdcage door's open, so you felt trapped for a while, but it's like with this decisions, you're not sure which way to go, okay? And but release yourself from what's holding you back, because when we take the past into the future, it prevents the future from carrying on, and it drags the future back into the past, if that makes sense. And try and get rid of worries that don't belong to you. Cope with what you've got, because you've got quite a lot going on there and you've a lot of decisions to make. And it's persevere, keep going, because you've come too far. And get that self-confidence back up again. Get the self-doubt out the door. Okay, if that makes sense. And that's all I'm feeling for you. Bringing in flowers for you, that's scent of flowers. Would you understand you get the scent of flowers? Thank you, Stacey. And would you understand that you get the scent of flowers? Because I'm just smelling that floral smell in and around. But it's time for you to be all you can be and dig into that self-belief and stop doubting yourself, because too many people's in and around you. You'll get it on Catchback. Too many people in and around you feed this self-doubt. Okay, so chin up, stand up and be counted. So hope that made sense, sneaks. Queasy, Queasy. So it's Queasy, Anna Iva, and then Mina. So looking for Queasy, Anna Iva, and Mina. Queasy. Feels like you're battling the world. Everybody's got a niggle. Oh, does help if I give you the full picture, doesn't it? Everybody's got a pick. And at times you just feel as if you're out on this ledge. Can't do right for doing wrong, can't do wrong for doing right. Would you understand that, Queasy? And but would you understand that misinformation, because I've got to give you that, gain all the understanding you can get in a situation in and around you, because misunderstood versions is coming in, which is hindering from the truth, if that makes sense. You've got this to take them away one by one, okay? You've got the strength. And Nick's 5:30 with you. It's 4:30 here, 25 to 5. And because you've even got the animals protecting you as well, Queasy. You've got the cat in defence, okay? And cats are quite good. They've got sharp claws, you know. So when I say standing up and being accounted, it's giving you that authority. It's giving you that business-like, is standing up and being heard. And if you understand what I'm trying to say, you've got beautiful purple hills at the back that's bringing in healing for you. You're wearing purple, which is giving the healing. But would you understand, I'm drained with helping other people, you know, showing. I want to give you Edelweiss. Would you understand Switzerland? Or to do with Switzerland or Austria, because I've got Edelweiss for you. I'm getting crooning in my ear. You know the song? I'm not singing it. You've got your red cloak on, so you're protecting yourself, but you're also getting energy. And it's because it doesn't matter what we do in the world, we always offend someone. And sometimes it's the ones that we least expect. But it's movement forward. Once you've sorted these out, you'll be back onto the path again, and it'll be a bit more easy, okay? So I hope that made sense. Aniva, are you still with us? Just looking for Aniva. I don't think. I think we've gone. She's gone. Mina. Yay! You've missed it the past couple of times, haven't you, honey bun? Because we've kind of run out of time. Right. This is changing. This to me is the unofficial death card, which means everything's in the past. New whiteboard, movement forward. Okay? You've come full circle, so you're now on to the next project, if that makes sense, Mina. And it's getting rid of all this, okay? I know that every day we go around with knives in our backs, but it's releasing as well, bringing in the energy, bringing in the emotions, bringing in the peace, and bringing in that stillness and calm. You've got lots of greens in there, new beginnings, new starts, new life, and your tree of life is starting again, okay? So it's bringing in that strength and bringing it forward. And it's standing up, authority, businesslike, be counted, talk to the hand, face ain't listening. I am going on how I want to go on these days, okay? You've done enough damage to me. Listening to your heart, bringing in that spiritual, bringing in the gratitude, bringing in the peace, and being all you can be, and the healing of the heart as well. And trusting your intuition, if you can take it that way, Mina. You've been doing an awful lot of hard work on yourself since you last got a message, and it's starting to pay off, can I say? And I just felt there just now that people are seeing the change in you. Some are liking it, but others aren't. And that's the ones that you're dealing with, okay? But keep evolving, keep being you, and keep that self love, because it's radiating, just radiating. And I hope that made sense. And thank you for working with me. And I've just noticed that, seeing as the other lady wasn't there, we've got Namira there, and that just finishes my list. So Namira, are you still there? But well done. Give yourself a huge pat in the back, okay? You've worked hard for this, and you've worked hard for this way forward. So appreciate yourself, okay? And thank you for working with me. Right, Namira, I want to say that you're another one. We've got justice here. So would you understand that for a while, blindfold, not seeing things for what they were? And because you've started to suss things out, and you've now started to balance the scales. It's like the yin and yang is coming into balance. And thank you, Mina. And I want to say that it's, would you understand shadows? No, now this could be shadows of the past, could be shadow work if you're working with spirit, but I just feel that, would you understand trance? Trance. Because I just feel that the purple drapes are more like coming in like a cabinet sort of thing, but there's lots of healing coming in as well, but there's also peace coming in and spiritual coming in, but at times in life, a bit trapped, if I can put it that way. Someone's pulling the wool over your eyes. Would you understand that? You know, because I just felt that to bring in, but you've got choices and decisions to make as well, but you've also got to take your creativity and bring it out and bring it into fruition. She's giving you the authority to stand up and be counted. She's giving you the authority for movement forward and appreciating everything that's in and around. And the trees are full of abundance. So this is your time to bring things alive. If you understand it that way, I'm bringing animals in for you as well, that essence of animals. And it's bringing in the connection to animals as well. Would you understand animal communication, Nimaira? Having that connection with animals, understanding, because that's just come in quite strong there. Yeah, definitely, definitely. But it's growth, intuition, and moving forward. Thank you, because I just felt that there was that connection. But evolve, be all you can be. Ignore this in and around. Keep this clear and see things for what it truly is. And evolve on your journey. because you've got work to do and you've very much got spirit in and around you to help. Okay? And especially with trance, you don't need the obstacles. So I hope that made sense, and thank you for working with me. Thank you, Stacey, for letting me finish off the list. And thank you, everybody who supports once again. I'm not on for 2 weeks because you won't be able to hear me for drilling and whatnot because we're getting stuff done through the house. And I shall see you all in 2 weeks' time. And thank you, Stacey, and thank you to Veronica for the platforms. Please keep supporting all the people who work on here. And bless you, and thank you all for your support. And enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much.